Now we're going to have a look at the Arosalinie Swiss, the Chur to AROSA route add-on. Again, thank you to the developers for sending me this for free. There is some sales since Easter.
Welcome to this introduction for the GE
on the main
442
website.
locomotive in RHB red livery. During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures: starting and stopping the locomotive, coupling, loading and unloading. Climb aboard to get started.
Okay. Check for signs again. Because I usually miss them or don't think of them. Wait a minute, climb aboard. There's nothing here. Climb aboard what? Definitely nothing here, right? Not just me noticing that. Or maybe I have to trigger it. Ah, right, I see. Now it's warning us not to cross there, and yet the indicator was sending us this way. Now it's telling us to cross the lines again, and there's the red warning symbol.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Climbing up, closing the door, sitting down.
Switch the master key to on to enable this cab for the reverser controls the direction of travel when power is applied. Headlights are important in letting others around you know that this locomotive is operational. Set the lights to the correct configuration needed for this service. The control wheel is split into two zones: Bremsen and Fahren.
-20, yeah, I've done that. Definitely says set it to -20. I just did, didn't I? Or is it referring to something else now? It's mind. Does it want braking -20, or is it talking about something else?
The train vacuum brake should be used to bring the locomotive to a stop when driving in a passenger or freight formation.
Okay, set it to release.
The locomotive air brake only applies the brake on the locomotive. This should only be used when operating the locomotive without additional coupled vehicles.
Okay, setting to release.
The Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The Fahren zone controls the power supplied to the traction motors and, depending on the weight of the train, also acts as a speed selector.
So the same A and D keys still apply. Why is it not stopping? Yeah, but why didn't it respond to the controls though? We weren't actually going that fast. Like, it's just... It's weird.
Welcome to this introduction
back
for the
again.
GE442
Yeah.
locomotive in
Get it. Come on,
RHB red
next.
livery. During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures: starting and stopping the locomotive, coupling, loading and unloading. Climb aboard to get started. A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat. Switch the master key to on. The reverser controls the direction of travel when power. Headlights are important in letting others around you know. The control wheel is split into two zones: Bremsen and Fahren. The train vacuum brake should be used to bring the locomotive to a stop when driving in a passenger or freight formation.
So we didn't need that the last time. It was this one up here, isn't it?
The locomotive air brake only. The Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The Fahren zone control.
And we're off. Right, this time let's try and cruise and slow down a bit. Oh, come on, I tried.
Welcome to this introduction for the GE442 locomotive in RHB red livery. During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures: starting and stopping the locomotive, coupling, loading and unloading. Climb aboard to get started. A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat. Switch the master key. The reverser control. Headlights are important in letting others around you know. The control wheel is split into two zones: Bremsen and Fahren. The Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The Fahren zone controls the power supplied to the traction motors and, depending...
See, it didn't actually give us instructions on how to actually slow it down. And because I don't want to build the speed up too much, I'm going to put this down to half power now. Then once we get out of the turn, I'm going to put it to off the cruise. So we're still gaining speed. Start to brake. Oh, we're getting there. That's it. Nicely done.
Now open the dispatch menu and contact the signaller to gain access to the occupied siding.
Open what? What's he talking about? Is there meant to be a phone or something, or... Okay. Oh, come on! What do you mean signal past the danger? You actually told me to proceed, didn't you? Oh, not back to the start again. Really?
Welcome to this introduction for the GE442 locomotive in RHB red livery. During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures: starting and stopping the locomotive, coupling, loading and unloading. Climb aboard to get started. A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat. Switch the mastic. The reverse headlights are important in letting others around you. The control wheel is split into two zones: Bremsen and Fahren. The Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. Now open the dispatch menu and contact the signaller to gain access to the occupied siding.
Right, I knew he said something about contacting someone. Where's the dispatch menu and why is it not highlighted? Come on, tell me where it is. Also, the indicator is red here and here. But again, none of this explains where the dispatch menu is. Like, you say dispatch menu, like somehow I'm supposed to know what that is. Let's have a look. Just merely it's alphabetic and there's no dispatch menu. Yeah, open dispatch menu and contact the signaller. But you need to tell me how to do that. Wait, are we moving? I'm looking. Like, there's a phone. Like, to me, that should be the dispatch menu. Oh, hold on, what's this? No, nothing there. Oh, there has to be something in front of me. Oh, hold on, put that back up a sec. What's this? Is that? Come on, where's the dispatch menu? sounds like some sort of communications type of thing, but the thing that looks like comms is this phone that we can't seem to interact with at all. The light is also... Wait a minute, where is the light? The light in front. Oh, I'll get up for a second. Yeah, light is red. Question is where is the dispatch menu? Give me a sec, I'm going to have a quick Google. I do see reference to, it looks like a third-party add-on. That was out since pre-Train Sim World 2, the first one. But, and it does, like the images I'm looking at, seem to have a handset on the dialogue, which to me would suggest that's it in front of us, but for some reason we can't interact with it. Yeah, like even this here, look at the handset but icons on the rail vox, which would suggest some sort of communications thing. No, nothing is clickable. Not even, like, there's no icon coming up. I don't know. I don't know what else we're supposed to do or can do. Something else next to the phone, so it has to be connected to the panel. Let's have another look at me search I was doing and see if I can find anything else about it. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so it looks like someone else is complaining about this on Reddit. Just trying to find out now if it loads. Do-do-do-do. Still no actual fix. I see people talking about contacting the signaler, but they don't actually say how they're doing it. No, not really seeing what I was looking for. Who do you... Oh, I met there's one there, Steam. Although it's not for Steam Train Sim World 2, it's for Train Sim World 1, it looks like. Sorry about this, still trying to figure out how we're supposed to do to contact the signaler. See, normally what I'd do is I'd go into here, then settings, and then I'd look for something that looks like controls, like signal marker. So that's just like the HUD settings. What's all of this? Oh, you can probably, there's probably physical hardware you can, for controllers you can buy. That's probably what that is. Keyboard controls. Yeah, so locomotive, right. So, right, let's look. Dispatch signaler is what we're looking for. Should be around about here. Because this looks all alphabetical. Next signal toggle. What does that even mean? Signaling systems enabled. Huh. Maybe this for a sec. Control enter. Nothing's happening. think we're going to have to knock this on the head and move on to something else because, yeah, this is not normal. It ain't doing nothing. Yeah, see, we're passing the signal, and it's going to reset us back to the start, and we are not doing that again. That was painful.